Okay, so this was 8th grade when this happened. I used to have like bad attitude kind of. At the school that I went to, it was like weird. Like we weren't allowed to get up in the cafeteria. Like once we sat down, we had to stay sitting. Like it was really fucking dumb. But me and my friend Kelsey, we wanted to go talk to our other friends because I don't remember why, but we just did. And an officer comes up to us because like they had officers like secure the lunchroom during lunches. He's like, "What are you girls doing?" And we're like, "Oh, we were just gonna go sit back over there where we were," because we were headed back now to our table. And he was like, "No, you guys are gonna sit right here." And this table was empty, literally had like all the chairs scattered out from it, and there was so much milk spilled on the table. Like people spilled milk on the table and they dipped the fuck out. And I was like, I don't want to sit there at that table with milk on it. Our table is like 2 tables down. Like, why can't we just go back to our table? Then he's like, "No, you're gonna sit right there and you guys can go and get paper towels and clean up that milk." And I was like, he basically keeps going on about the milk, and I'm like, I'm not going to clean that shit up. You got me all the way fucked up if you thought that was happening. Like, not today, honey bun. So then he's like, "Well, you're gonna sit there," and I'm like, and then he's like, "You know what? You can just go to the office." And I'm like, "Alright, shit, I don't give a fuck." I end up walking out of the cafeteria and I'm just like, "Alright, fuck you, I don't care, like, I'll go, who cares, I'd rather be in there anyway." I get down there, they're like being the biggest fucking ever. They were talking to me as if I had like just fucking tried to blow up the school or something, like I was that big of a piece of fucking shit. And I was like, you're not gonna talk to me like that. I don't know who you think you are, but you're not gonna treat me like I'm some little bitch that you're gonna talk to like that. And okay, actually there was somebody's parent in the office at that time, and she saw everything that was going on, and she even tried to stick up for me because she realized like, no, you can't talk to a fucking 13-year-old like that. Like, what do you think you're doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, leave her alone, get off of her, like let her cool off. I could not stand, I think she was the vice principal at the time. Oh my gosh, I've just never been able to get along with her. She expelled me in 6th grade. So anyways, then she's over there like talking shit, and I'm like, they end up calling my mom, and they're literally, I am in front of them when they are telling my mom this bullshit. They're like, "Ma'am, you're gonna have to come, or no, you're gonna have to go to the juvenile center to pick your daughter up. She's being insubordinate and yada yada." And they're like, "We've already sent her there. She's no longer at the school." And I'm like, I'm right fucking here. Like, what are you saying? Like, bitch, what? The officer who was in the cafeteria comes down to the dean's office and puts me in handcuffs, and I'm like, what the fuck? And they literally made these things so tight, like my wrists were red, and I was like, you fucking piece of shit. So then I was just sitting there, and then they were like, "Oh, Destiny, come out here, like to the like front of the school doors." And there was another cop there to get me. They're like, "You're just gonna have to go with them, your mom's already on her way there to get you." And I'm like, bruh, you just told her I was there when I've been here. Like, the other cop ends up getting there to get me, and it was so lame. They took the handcuffs off of me, gave them back to the first officers, and then the officer there to get me put his handcuffs on me, and I was just like, what the fuck, fam? So then he didn't make them as tight, which was cool. Like, he was cool, he was chill. And then we got in the car, and I had to sit in the back, obviously, and I just felt like a fucking delinquent. Like, I guess I was, but I just don't think that I should have had to go to the juvenile center. He was playing some good music, and we were like talking about his music. I was like, "Oh, I like this song, like this is good," and we were listening to it. And then we just pulled up into the garage of the juvenile place, like where I guess you get out and you go into a door. I didn't have to go into a room there. I just had to sit in the waiting room. Like, once I got out, he was like, "You're not gonna do anything crazy, are you?" And I was like, no. He took the handcuffs off of me, And then my mom was in the waiting room waiting for me. She's like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, I don't know, Mom. I don't know. But that was my second expulsion story. I guess I'm kind of going from like the latest to the very first, because that was like the middle one. So I guess the next one I tell will be the first time I was expelled in like 6th grade. So and no, before anyone thinks I'm trying to sound like a hard ass, like girl bye, like no, I'm not. I don't think it's cute to be expelled, but I was just hard-headed in middle school. So, I mean, don't fuck around and get expelled. It's really not fun, honestly. It can get really super boring. So just stay in school, kids. And if you like this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up. And guess what? We reached 300 subscribers, and it's all thanks to you guys. So thank you so much. I plan on continuing to grow, you feel me? But yeah, if you're not subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. Bye.